I didn't drop anything. Go team. Hello and welcome back to whatever the heck my bangs are doing today. But in all seriousness, welcome back to Random Librarian. Today we're going to be talking about some fun special edition slash I don't know where they came from. Well, I do eBay, but like originally. Editions of paperback books that I have purchased and or started to read and or read. So mainly just to show off how pretty they are, also to talk about Ninth House. So this is the first one I'm going to show because I have actually finished this one. And I think it is from India, even though it's printed in English, just because it says Hachette India on the back. Oh, for sale only in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. So I am not their intended audience, but I found this on eBay. And with the snake having color, I thought it was really cool, and it's shiny and pretty. So I bought it without seeing that caveat on the back. Whoops. Anyways, I have been really liking Leigh Bardugo. Mainly the duology in the Grisha trilogy, because it's darker, there's anti-heroes, it's very fun, the adventure, the like tightly crafted heist. Oh, I really love it. I don't love the Grisha trilogy as much, I think mainly because I am more of a fan of third-person narration than first-person narration, and it is kind of basic YA, which I can enjoy. Like, I'm not mad at it, I don't hate it, but I don't like it as much as the duology. When it comes to Ninth House, it has things about it that I like, that I can kind of pull from my enjoyment of the Six of Crows duology. So there's a third-person narration. We definitely have a kind of anti-hero. Magic, that's the thing I like. Things that I don't like are how very explicit certain scenes are. But when I look at them again, I'm like, I don't know how she would have the same effect with it being different if she had like switched it to be something that was less like horrific. I don't want to give too much away, but if you think you know what I'm talking about, DM me on Instagram because I want to talk about it with people. Kind of scarred. I think really my main issue comes back to the fact that it is magic set in a university setting. So the world building isn't as rich as her other novels because I think Leigh Bardugo is expecting us to know what a northeastern United States, like Ivy, impressive, like brick buildings kind of college looks like. So she doesn't do as much world building. It's kind of like, this is the world, we live in this world, you know this world sucks. Because even with magic, like privilege and destitution are both very prevalent here, and it's like the rich and the privileged get the magic, and that makes me kind of upset. And then it's used for things that are real life issues on college campuses, so magic kind of makes things worse, which I don't love. But the ending of this book is incredible. So I think when I first like finished reading it, I was like, oh my god, high like 4 stars. This is so good, I can't wait for the second one. And that's still true. I hope that the second one kind of gives me like Scooby Gang vibes, where they go after the big bad and they have like a little trio. And that's very fun. There were definitely like twists and turns that I didn't see coming like at all either, which is very cool because I read a lot of fantasy. Maybe like 4 stars, like solid, maybe like high 3s now that I'm like looking at it a little bit more critically. There are also parts where it kind of lags. It's not all like as tightly paced as what I know she's capable of. So I'm still gonna read the second one. I'm so glad I found this cool edition. I think that's pretty much the only one we're gonna be reviewing today. So, Ninth House, Leigh Bardugo, apparently from India. Very cool. Next up is another kind of Dark Academia. I would even go so far as to say it is the original Dark Academia, and that is The Secret History. This is another one that I found on eBay because I can be a bit of a cover snob and I don't like either of the other covers that we've seen for The Secret History. The one with like the marble statue on the front doesn't work for me. The black one with like the medallion is like fine, I guess, but this I think is really cool. It's just like very simple. It's part of this part of Penguin, which is the popular penguins, and it has like the history of why it was founded at the top. So Alan Lane stood on a British railway platform looking for something good to read on his journey, and all he had was like magazines and like not well made paperbacks, and so he was disappointed and mad and decided that they were gonna change that. So he founded Penguin Books basically for that, saying, "We believed in the existence of a vast reading public for intelligent books at a low price and staked everything on it," which is like not really something I knew about the founding of Penguin. So that's pretty cool. And then from what I heard, these are, it's like a special collection, and the color of the band corresponds with the genre of the book, which makes my little like librarian heart very happy. I love that as like terms of organization and way of categorizing things. I think it's really smart. I am only like one chapter into this, and wow, I totally get why people love it so much. I do have to say this is probably gonna take me a little bit longer just because the chapters are incredibly long. Part one of this book is like 300 and I want to say 303 pages, and that's only 5 chapters. So it's not quite like 100 pages per chapter, but it kind of feels like that when I'm reading it. I mean, I've been wanting to read this for so long just based on how many people love it, so this is my fun paperback special edition of The Secret History. Again, found on eBay. The next two are series. So the first series that I found is the All Souls Trilogy by Deborah Harkness. This is a book series that I've been wanting to read for a very long time, but I've just never purchased them because I figure I've seen them in like every used bookstore that I've ever been to. They're in every library, like they're not hard to find. But when I saw these, which are like just very different covers than what the standard ones are. The standard one I think is like blue, maybe like a cityscape on it, and then there's a green one, maybe a red one, I don't know. But these are kind of like, they almost look like they've got blood on them or like something kind of like flowing through liquid. I don't know, I find them very pretty. So that's basically why I picked them up. Like I have really low self-control about buying new books on a regular basis, and when I find ones that don't look like the standard Bookstagram favorite ones, I gotta pick them up. It's very reflective, sorry. So it also has this on the side, which I'm sure has some explanation in the text and the story, which is very cool. And I think these are the UK editions. I'm not sure if they're the standard UK editions or what, if they're special editions, but I think they're special, so that's why I'm including them in this video. And they are Headline is the publisher. Then next up is just basically, it's a box set, and I got it because it's a paperback box set, and I basically only read paperbacks, which is why I'm showing you paperback special editions. So this is the Throne of Glass paperback box set. It's got the sword on the top. You got some more metallic on the side, and it is like a very tight fit when all the books are in there. So this is most of the books, and then this is Heir of Fire, which I'm reading right now. So what I find really cool about these covers specifically is that you've got, I mean, I love the metallic, obviously, but on the front you have Selena in her like fighting garb, and then on the back you have her in more fun, pretty dresses, because we know that she loves her pretty dresses on the back. So more than halfway through Air of Fire, and then we're gonna probably move directly on to the next one because I like these so much better than her other series. Sorry, Maas fans. Sorry, ACOTAR fans. I have a video explaining like my issues with it with my friend Shelby on my channel if you want to do that. But like, this is the first one. This is the back of the first one. So it's like dresses that she wears in the books too, I think. I don't particularly remember this one. It might be the first dress that she wears when she's pretending to be a lady. But then Crown of Midnight is really when I was like, oh, I know where that dress is. I know what that dress is. So we got this on the front, which is fun. And then this is the dress that she wears to go meet with Archer on the back. So I guess we can do like a little mini review. Book one is just, I mean, it's fine. It's still better than ACOTAR because again, I like third person narration. And there's like more plot than in the ACOTAR books. However, Selena's supposed to be very smart and like deadly and whatever, but we basically have the big bad like rubbing his hands together and cackling as he does evil shit, and she still decides instead that she's gonna suspect like her one friend. So I found that very weird. I am not gonna lie. Book two had a lot more going on. There was that plot going, there's like subplots going, and now book three there are dragons and like a lot going on, and they're in the Fae court, and like there's a big old monster, and it's kicking off. So I feel like kind of the same way that I did when I was reading Prior of the Orange Tree, which is that it took a long time for us to get to a point where I'm like, things are happening, this is great, there are dragons. But it's still fun. I mean, it's fun YA. I do have to say, like, I'm getting weird vibes from like the two guys that she's related to in this book. I mean, they take cares to be like, they're very distantly related, but like, they're also the only family she has left, so maybe let's not give weird, like, romantic subplots. I don't even know if that's going that way, but those are the vibes that I'm getting, so like, huh? We don't need another Cassandra Clare. Please don't do that. Don't do that to me. So yeah, those are my kind of special-ish, special to me, special in my heart, paperback editions of popular series. Then I also realized that I have another one that I think is kind of like different from what I've seen coming at some point. I think I purchased it over Black Friday at some point of Thanksgiving week. And that is Anthony Horowitz, Magpie Murders. It's in a 3-book set with the word is murder and the sentence is death. From the listing, it didn't look like they were like a series, but the reason I bought this copy is because I forgot that I had the like standard copy. Then I bought the Harper Perennial Olive Edition because it's very pretty. Then I realized I had 2 copies, gave the first copy to my dad, talked up the book enough, even though I haven't read it, that my uncle took the Olive Edition. So now I need a 3rd copy, and it's a 3rd version. So there's that. Oh, and I'm not including the Olive Editions in this because I've already shown them on camera, and you know, they're still available on the website if you want to go get them. It's not like I scoured the internet for them. Not that I scoured the internet for these, I kind of just stumbled across them on mainly eBay, some Amazon, which I know is like, ugh. But I think you can get the Throne of Glass paperback book set on bookshop.org as well. So I hope you enjoyed this just kind of show and tell of my favorite special paperback editions that I have at my house. I do give a lot of books away on Instagram, so if you want to go and maybe get your hands on some of this pretty stuff, slash probably 9,000, I feel like I'm probably going to be giving that away. You can find me at Random Librarians with an S over there, and here if you want to hit subscribe, that'd be pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'll see you soon. If you didn't, you might still see me soon if you've subscribed. If you've watched this far, like, thanks, dude. Drop me a comment down below talking about your favorite Dark Academia outfits. I'm not sure if this counts because I am wearing a lot of plaid, but also a white shirt underneath that doesn't have a collar. I don't know if it counts. If it counts, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know. And if you don't want to talk about Dark Academia, you can just leave me one of the little hearts with like the glitters on them, because then I'll know you've gotten this far and, I don't know, go shower you with affection. Cool.